Oh wow.
And I titled
like it's an appetizer.
Yeah, and I titled this as "This Is Real Love." So speaking, it's kind of perfect that we did the whole Destiny thing first. So yeah, let's just watch this.
All right. Love.
Oh, yeah. It's on Reddit. You got to make sure you
Yeah.
unmute.
1 second. Pause that shit again. Fine.
Hey.
You got some questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are they?
So I asked you, babe, like, do you really care about me?
I love you, and I care about you, and I care about your kids.
Okay.
In real life.
And I love you too, you know that.
I love you 5,
I
hood.
love you 5. And so I also asked you, so if you love me, you see us being with each other,
If I show, that's what's gonna happen.
would you ever consider, removing that tattoo on your face right here?
I never will remove it. I never will. And let me tell you why. Through everything, through the gang banging, through everything, remove no tattoos. Remove tattoos, you might as well get put off. You might as well get fucked in the ass. It's disrespect. It's pretty much like pissing on your dead homeboy's grave. You hear me? It would never come off. Now,
But babe,
if we want this relationship, we're gonna make millions. I love you. I
So
love
you
your
can't-
kids.
can
But
you
hold
put-
on. No, you're gonna have to duck shells every day, motherfucker. Get some tent and stay low. I'm gonna keep it 55th Street. We're gonna make millions. We're gonna ride how we ride. But I'm not covering up a motherfucking thing. It ain't never coming off. And I'm gonna keep it 5-5 Crip. I never will piss on any of my homeboys' graves, covering up any gang tattoos. I love, I live, and I live by respect 5. On hood. I love everything about myself. I love you like I said.
boy, you don't love me like that.
I do love you,
You
cuz.
don't.
I'm
But
never
anyway.
covering up the tattoo. Neighborhood, Hoover Killer Destruction, HK Scrollos, 55th Street Crip.
All right.
Crip Mac, crazy mad ass Crip, long hood. Yeah, they say I'm slow, yeah.
Pause.
Why isn't this nigga in a movie? Why ain't he played a supervillain yet?
I had closed my eyes. I was like, he sounds like the Compton Batman. This nigga could be
Yeah.
voiceover and something.
He got that Martin Luther King Jr. cadence.
Yeah,
Bro, it's just
yeah.
my favorite part of that where he was just like, you gonna have to duck bullets and dodge shells. I
Yeah.
said, nigga, what?
It's like, that's a lot to ask a bitch for, man.
That is a lot to ask of
Yeah.
anybody. But he said that shit casual. You got to duck bullets and take cover, dodge shells.
It is what it is.
God damn.
That's what comes along with this life.
55th Street, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's been a lot of things. So, I mean, update on Crip Mac. I think when we first did the collapse, I don't even think he was out of jail yet.
Nah, he wasn't.
So,
But to to add on to this though, like you remember when my ex, she came up to you trying to get me to stop smoking tobacco?
Yeah, that
She's-
goofy ass shit.
So I had an ex, and she wanted me to stop smoking spliffs.
Okay.
Specifically the dark
crush,
the dark crush
grabber
with the
The
high
grabber
hemp
leaf or whatever.
with the high hemp papers.
Gotcha.
Maybe a tip. I don't really need it, but it all depends. Come on now.
It all
But
depends on how
it was
I
a
feel.
knee-jerk reaction.
She came up to this nigga at work, was like, hey, next time you smoke with him, just roll it without it so you can start like trying to, I'm trying
Like,
to get him
ease
off.
him off.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
immediately scratched my neck in the face like I'm a junkie
I was
too.
like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, I would never stop these
addicted to the
flips for you,
same shit.
bitch. Like,
Damn. Yeah, because
But-
now that you're asking, yeah.
it's like, hey, you not even a fucking soldier with a cause. You
Nigga,
just a junkie.
Nigga, none of my homies got pissed on like shit.
Yeah.
My homies alive and shit.
Yeah, you wouldn't even
Some
stop
of 'em.
smoking tobacco for.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, nah, but
What if she would have told you it made your nut taste bad? Would that have changed things?
I'm surprised she didn't say that lie. You know what I mean?
She probably didn't
Yeah,
think it
she-
through all the way.
She probably didn't think it. She came up to you, so she definitely didn't think it
Yeah,
through.
she didn't think nothing.
she came
How
up
old
to
is she? She's still early in her manipulation. She gonna sharpen
Nigga
it
said
up.
she sounds like a young one.
She sound like a, she said sound like a young one.
She
You
ain't
know.
got a stripes yet.
Yeah, she ain't got a straight shit. 25 plus, shit gets wicked. 25 plus, one kid in, shit gets wicked.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Bad man, wicked. Nigga say shit gets crazy,
Wicked,
huh?
trust me.
Yeah, no, they get
yeah.
real Machiavellian after a certain
They do,
age.
yeah. It's either after a certain age, everybody. It's just
Savagery.
Bitch, a fake of
It's
death.
just certain levels
Yeah.
of trauma that motherfuckers they never the same after that. You know what I'm saying? Or just certain life events, because it might not be trauma. A life event is having a child.
So
Yeah,
can we
you know what I'm
blame Crip Mac? Like, why should he give up being a Hoover killer?
He can't.
He shouldn't.
He shouldn't.
And honestly,
I don't think he could.
he couldn't. And honestly, bro, 𝐼𝙾𝚃, one thing about 𝐼𝙾𝚃, he keep a sitch.
Yeah.
𝐼𝙾𝚃, like he lost a sitch within 48 hours. He was popped out with a new one, and and she looked better.
She looked better.
She looked better. He's upgrading.
Do you
every
hear
time.
the way he speaks? He's actually technically charismatic.
And he's
very
in love.
charismatic.
He's in love with all of them. Like it's never. This is my girl. I love you. I love your kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's all in every time.
And he's super thugged out enough to where if he gets soft, it's like he's not even like thinking nothing of it.
It's not even
You get what I'm
soft.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really an eloquent person.
He is.
You feel me?
He's like
when
a Sour Patch
And
Kid.
he's a man's man, too.
yeah, down to his core. You know. What I mean?
Yeah, he is.
He's a man's man.
It's just he's not
He just got some tone issues.
he's not giving up that crippin'.
My homeboys.
Yeah, he got a little tone.
I just love there's certain words
but
no
he
matter
Said
what.
his homeboys. Like,
Though, with that being said, he might agree with Fresh and Fit.
I was about to say.
Live with his homies
Not
over
living?
his sitch.
Nah.
I don't know, nigga. The way he
Possibly
Have
because
his flag
his,
next
taking his
to
tattoo
'cause
off
his-
is pissing on his grave.
yeah, because his last chick, 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃,
Lily cakes.
she didn't have the dishes clean and he came home and was pissed about that. He's like, I can't stand a dirty house. I can't stand a sitch that lives in filth on 5-5 Crip. This ain't right. He was in there. He was like, I can't believe I'm in here doing dishes. You know what I'm saying?
How many dishes does it take for that to happen?
He's the type where one is a problem.
A spoon.
Yeah, yeah. Because he's got like
Are
that.
you
You could,
tinsel, nigga?
I could tell he's got like that OCD. You
I
know,
was about to sound like he got CTE side effects.
He already has like OCD gangbanging. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's like OCD-ish. You know, so
Yo, that is true.
One dish is probably gonna set him off for sure. One spoon, one cup, one plate. The
Yeah.
fact that
Something
you
out of
didn't clean,
place.
the fact that you didn't clean it up, all the correct way
See?
or his way, it's a problem.
That's what makes him the perfect soldier. He would have cruised through basic training, nigga.
Yeah.
Having to make his bed up to the certain quarter
Oh,
inches and all
yeah.
that shit. He's on it.
He'd have been showing everybody how to do shit right.
Yeah.
That is one
Yeah.
thing. Like, I'm surprised that he might not have been able to pass the aptitude test, but like, he didn't join the military.
Oh, they don't give a fuck
He
about that
could have
test,
been
bro.
like
Depending on what branch.
yo.
No,
I know the Air Force definitely cares. but like also,
they still, just to make you a grunt. They just put you on the front lines.
yeah, like straight Army infantry.
Yeah.
If 𝐼𝙾𝚃 parents did their job, he could have been anything he wants.
He could have been David Goggins.
He could have been a band instructor, like anything. Like
They tried though. They did try.
Oh, they did?
Because they even tried to move him to Texas. The way he talks about his stepfather, he was like, you know, Mama Bear was dating a good man. You know, he was trying to get me out the hood. You know, we moved all the way to Texas, and he was putting me in work programs and things of that nature. But you know, I just love the hood. You know, and I had to get back to the homeboys. You know, that's how he talks. So that's pretty much what happened. So he.
Yeah, he's
Has-
definitely living with the homeboys over his sitch.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
He
happened.
definitely
Yeah.
had semi. It sounded like he had good influences in terms of like stepdads.
And it might be easier living with his homies. You know, they all wear blue, all wear the same size and shit.
They all drink Old English.
It's
They
all
have more in
convenient.
common.
Yeah.
He can talk about gangbanging all. It just
But he never gets scientifical with the gang banging. Like a 5%er always gets heavenly.
Oh,
You know
no,
what I mean?
no,
But
he never does.
There's never in
Because there's no literature to back this. It's all word of mouth and niggaology. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 5%ers, they got mathematics. They have lessons. Like, you know,
they have structure.
yeah, these people, they beat niggas' asses.
I mean, these people.
I didn't mean to say these.
You said, I mean, that's funny though. I mean, shit, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He's a gangbanger.
You said it a little Karenish, though. You
Hey,
said it was a
yeah.
little white girl on that.
They're
He's
all
a
about lived
felon.
experience in that world.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
true.
word of mouth. It's like
It's
being
all
in a
lived
tribe.
experience.
Shout-
Niggas not writing shit down.
Shout out to all the felons though. You know, we work with a couple felons. You know what I mean? With what we do, moving company and shit, and they all cool people. You feel me? Like some of them, I'm like, you're definitely a fucking felon.
No,
You a slimy motherfucker. But you're just being controlled.
Who was I just talking? When me and Nance were playing,
You've been tamed.
I put it on the I put
got
it on my
shot collar
Instagram
on.
story, but I took it down because I was like, you know what? I'm being really mean to drug addicts. I'm actually going in on drug addicts on this episode too. I don't give a fuck.
No, let's do
But
it.
it was like this junkie at the basketball court, and he was just like,
Taking a nap.
oh my god! First of all, it was like the way he was trying to enter the basketball game. He had construction boots on,
Yeah.
the
are the
orange
funniest.
fluorescent shirt, like dirty,
The
like
reflective one?
Yeah, like the
little
reflective,
vest?
like like just like the orange
Oh,
shirt.
just the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
the
yeah.
t-shirt, but it's like dirty as hell. Like he just got off the job site and then was just like standing legit under the basketball court. Looked crazy sketchy. Like he just had the junkie look. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Yeah.
under the hoop type shit.
Yeah, standing under the hoop, like helping us get rebounds and shit. Like, and then when somebody,
Let me get that for you, young black.
yeah, and then when somebody new would come, he would just like kind of like Grace over there. This one dude like kept avoiding him, going back and forth. Every time he would come near him, he'd go to the other side of the court.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, but I was telling Nance, I'm like, bro, junkies don't even realize how sketchy they look. Like we see the junkie on you. You know what I'm saying? But they don't. And then I've hung out with a junkie before at like my old job, and they were like, they always are trying to figure out why people are staring at them. I'm like, nigga, you look like a fucking crackhead. Like,
Yeah, you ended up
look
looking
like
high in school
Yeah, you
and-
always look sketchy.
Yeah.
I would pull you over if I was the police because you look like you're always doing something illegal.
And it's fucked up because really they just want to be a part of something.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they just want a bigger cause.
And
Yeah.
we like I've been junkie level high on some weed shit to
Yeah.
where I'm in Walmart and I'm like, I wonder if everybody knows how high I am.
Yeah, or like when you
Like,
high in
I'm-
school.
For sure.
Yeah.
You feel like everybody knows.
Yeah.
Nah, but when you're on that dog
Teacher
food, that fat, that heroin, you know what I'm saying? Like all that, that's a different level. And it twists your face a certain way to
You're
where it's like,
bouncing, your face is stiff.
yeah, Adam 22, what he's been on, I feel like he's been on something for the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
'Cause he's been going downhill. But I don't think there's any more things. I don't really think there's any more in this clip.
Shout out to 𝐼𝙾𝚂𝚃 and his sitch.
And it's set.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
He loves them both equally. Maybe not.
Nah, he loved that rag more.
so yeah. Oh, he definitely loves
The
the,
blue
rag
one.
more than the
Not-
blue one, for sure.
Not the
Not the one
dirty
y'all think.
Yeah. the
He's
dirty
married
one.
to the game.
For sure.